This is Opinion-less-ness. The first thing I wrote down here is it says, "Me feel it working, man." Now, the reason why I wrote that is when I was doing mission work back in the days, I used to do a lot of humanitarian work, and we were in the Grenadines, St. Vincent Island, actually. And there's a Rastafarian population there, which, by the way, we were told not to go be with, but of course we did. So anyway, I had this really cool experience where I had gave a chiropractic adjustment to a Rastafarian guy, and he's a Rastafarian, right, in all aspects that you'd think. But after I gave him the adjustment, he started shaking his head around and waving his dreadlocks around, and he looks at me and he says, "Me feel it working, man." And I had never heard somebody say that before. So the reason why I'm saying that this morning is because this is day 5 of me doing that Rise Up challenge, and me feel it working, man, right? I have more energy, more clarity. The scale is smiling at me. I'm sleeping better. I'm reacting to stress better. So join me in that, and do that if you have the urge and desire to level up. So here's the question. Did I ask you for your opinion? Carry this with you today. Did I ask you for your opinion? It doesn't really matter if I asked you for your opinion, does it? Because you have one, don't you? You have one inside of you loaded. We all have opinions, and the practice of an open mind that seek growth and change is to recognize them as just that, opinions. That's the practice of having an open mind, open to change, is to recognize that opinions are just opinions. Kind of like feelings. Nothing more, nothing less. A natural knee-jerk reaction of our program. That's what an opinion is. Not something that we must feel compelled to share. Just like we learn to observe our feelings and recognize that putting thoughts to them manifests as emotions. Think about that. When we have feelings and we put thoughts to them, like mind racing in bed and stuff like that, those feelings turn in, if we put thought to them, those feelings turn into emotions, and you can get emotional, right? If we share our requested opinions with others, right? So we have these, unrequested. So if we have these opinions, which we can't avoid, but we share them unrequested, right? We spoil the broth of the interface, the relationship, the conversation that we're having. So let's begin the practice today of moving about the world and interfacing with various things and people in an egoless state. Our opinions, this is cool, our opinions are the voice of our ego. That's how you know what your ego has to say. It comes out through your opinions. You can't quiet them down. However, you can embrace them like you'd embrace a person sitting next to you in a restaurant having a conversation with another. Their words exist. You're aware of them, yet you have no power over your own interfacing, or they have no power over your own interfacing and observations, right? So you can hear these conversations going on, like the ones in your head, but they have no power over your reality. So try it today. Recognize your opinions and decide to let them stay just as that. Opinions, nothing more than opinions, not turn them into suggestions and advice on how things should be. That's my gift to you today. Does that make sense? I hope so. And I hope you have a great morning, which will turn into a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you Monday at 7:30 a.m. And by the way, all of these sessions are being done professionally in the podcast, and they'll all load in the Rise Up with Dragon podcast. Love and appreciate you. Love your feedback. Have an amazing day.